We played 50 career games or so in the NBA, so I have a lot to learn. I mean, Chandler's probably played more games than I have, so I have a lot to learn. And I think Coach McHale has done a great job of, just getting everybody on the same page, and the way he communicates, the way he talks, just getting everybody ready to work. And I think he's going to be the guy that we really feed off of and look up to.
Considering you've only played 50 career games, are you mentally and physically ready for an 82-game season?
Well, it's part of it is just you're gonna have to, you're just gonna have to go through it. You can only prepare so much, but one thing I will say is I was looking at the schedule, and there's a lot more rest in between games than last year. And I think last year playing 4 and 7, 5 and 7, things like that, I was just it took its toll on everybody's body. So I think this year I'll have a lot more time to rest, recover, get reps up in between games. Well, after the season, I went back to California, and so there was never one day where it was like you're medically allowed to, but I would just gauge. I didn't really play until I could. It was just like a build-up, right? So one day, if I can do this, I'm gonna try to do that, and then build on to the next thing. But I don't really. I would say maybe 2 months after I got back to California.
You could then do whatever you
I could just play all out and play consistently.
So it was about July, early July.
Yeah, I think July was like the first time I dunked since surgery, and things like that. Those are signs that you're on your way back.
Have you been able to do as much work as you would have wanted to get ready for this?
Not early in the summer, but later in the summer, towards the end, the last month or two has been, as much as my body can handle in terms of, energy. Not really focused on the knee as much, but more just like how much energy do I have.
So how do you where are you in terms of training physically?
I'm good. Yeah, I feel good. I feel healthy. I feel lighter, and so I'm excited.
Jeremy, when you signed, there was still the possibility of them making a big move. Right now, obviously, the conversation of that. When you look at the roster, and there's so many rookies and second-year guys, and the league hates that kind of view. What do you make of the roster that you're going to play?
It's all about, to me, you can look on paper and you can think one thing or the other, but if you have a bunch of guys who care about the team, who work hard, and are willing to put the work in, chemistry, building that chemistry and building that culture is so important, and I think we're headed in the right direction. I think obviously we'll have times where our youth will come into play, and we're going to have to learn, but if we learn, then we'll be okay. And I think what Oklahoma did, every year they got better, every year they got farther. Hopefully we can start to do that, get better every year, get more and more comfortable with each other and with Coach McHale's system.
How does it feel to be a part of the Asian American community here in Houston? Do you feel welcomed?
Yeah, it feels great. My manager was telling me about the kind of cool support that the Asian American fan clubs and different things have put together. So I'm obviously very thankful to them and to the non-Asian American fans as well. Just everybody. I mean, I think I've been embraced in Houston, and so I'm very thankful for that.
Have you been to Chinatown yet?
Not yet. No,
Okay.
I got in yesterday, so I'm still, I gotta get that bed in my everything taken care of so I can sleep well at night.
Not just couches and everything.
No, I'm going for the bed.
Jeremy, the other thing, you talked about the pressure on the court and being healthy and all that, but you're also the face of the franchise now. Are you prepared to deal with that type of situation and the attention that will bring?
I'm not really too worried about the attention in terms of the outside, and I'm going to approach it realistically. I'm going to know that there's going to be hurdles and obstacles, but I think if I can wake up every day and know that I'm playing for the right reasons, doing the right things, I'll be okay, and I think the team will be too. And hopefully we get to surprise a lot of people.
Do you embrace that role of the face of the franchise?
Well, I got